Hello everyone, so today's topic is about the basic of matrix. So before we go further into this topic, we need to understand what is row and column of a matrix. To make it easy for you guys, the row is the horizontal part of the matrix and the column is the vertical part of the matrix. So this is C and this is R. So why do we need to understand the row and column? Basically, it's like for us to read the matrix, and I will explain further in the next slide. So, so what is the row and column for A, for the matrix A? So if it's this type of question, you guys have to know how many rows and columns for the matrix. So for the matrix A, we can see that it has 3 rows and 3 columns. So the answer is 3 by 3. We can use this sort of like a formula to answer this kind of question. So we have to put the row first and then times the column. As for the matrix B, we can see that it has 2 rows and 4 columns. 3, 4. So it will be 2 times 4. Please bear in mind that we cannot put it in this form, which is the column time row, because you will get it wrong. You have to put the row first and then the column. So that's how we answer this type of question. So you guys can pause for 5 minutes to answer these questions, and we can proceed after that. So how to answer the first question? We can see that it has 2 rows, 1 and 2, and they have 3 rows. I mean 3 columns, sorry, 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 2 by 3. How about question B? We can see that it has 2 rows and 3 columns, right? It's very easy. I mean 2 rows and 2 columns. I'm sorry. And for the question C, we can see that it has 3 rows and 2 columns. So we proceed to the next subtopic, which is about determining the row and column. So we need to understand when they give you this kind of question, which they have the matrix and with a digit down here. So in this case it's A23. So what is this 23 means? Like, what is the meaning of this digit? So basically it means that it's row and column. So it's the second row and the third column of matrix A. So let's see the second row and the third column. The third column. So we can see that it touches the number 8, right? So that is the answer for this one. How about A13? We can see that it is the first row and the third column. First row, and the third column. So we can see that it touches number 5. Right. So it's 5. And that's how you answer this type of question. It's very easy to understand. So you guys can pause this video for 5 minutes before we proceed to the next question. So how to solve the first one is the second row and the third column. Second row and third column. So we can see that it touches number 8. So this is 8. And the second question is B13, first column and first row and third column. So it's 3. How about question number 3? So it's the matrix C, and it's the third row and the second column. Third row and second column. So we can see that it touched number 8. So the answer is 8. And the last question is C12. It's the first row and the second column. So it's 3. And that's the answer. Moving on to the addition and subtraction of the matrix. So this type of question is very easy, so you guys don't have to worry too much about solving this type of question. So let's say they gave like 3 matrices, which is A, B, and C, and they want you to find B plus C. So how you solve that? So basically the first step you have to do is just to rewrite the question. So B plus C, the matrix B is 2776. 2776 plus C. So the matrix of C is 4338. 4338. And the next step is you guys have to plus the same row and column. So what I mean by that is just for example, it's 2, it's the same row and column as 4, and 7 is the same as 3, and 3 and 6 and 8. So what you guys have to do is just plus the number. For example, 2 plus 4 plus 4, 7 plus 3, 7 plus 3, another 7 plus 3, and another 6 plus 8, 6 plus 8. And now you guys just have to apply the addition. So 2 plus 4 is 6, 7 plus 3 is 10, 7 plus 3, 10, and 6 plus 8 is 14. And this is the final answer. So now is you guys' turn to solve this question. You guys can pause for 5 minutes, and after that we can solve it together. So the first step to solve this question is just to rewrite the question. So the matrix B, it's 2776 plus A, it's 4763. So the next step is we add the same row and column digit. So 2 plus 4, 7 plus 7, 7 plus 6, 7 plus 6, and 6 plus 3. And we just solve this, we will get 2 plus 4 is 6, 7 plus 7, 14, 7 plus 6, 13, and 6 plus 3 is 9. And this is the final answer. So let's say if give me a second, let me try to wrap all of these. Okay, so let's say there's another matrix and it's have different form, for example 2 3 3 and 2 4 7, and they want you to solve for C plus D. Can we solve this type of question? So let's try 4 plus 3, 3 8, plus D, the matrix D, it's 2 3 3, 2 4 7. We plus this and plus this, but we cannot plus the third one. So as you can see, we are not able to solve this. So why is that? Because it has a different form of matrix. For example, this one is 2 2, 2 times 2. This is 2 times 2. And this one is also 2 times 2. For addition and subtraction, we can only do it if they have the same form of matrix. For example, 2 times 2 plus 2 times 2, or 3 times 3 plus 3 times 3. Both of the matrix should have the same form of matrix. But if they have like 2 times 2 plus, for example, the D1 is 2 times 3, 2 times 3. Notice that it has a different form of matrix. So for addition and subtraction, we are not able to solve this type of question. It should be 2 by 2, or 3 by 3 plus 3 by 3. Then we can solve this type of question for addition and subtraction of matrix. So this is the final example that I want you guys to solve, and you guys can pause for 5 minutes before we proceed to solve this question together. So how to solve this? We can see there is a negative in the matrix, but don't panic. It's basically the same steps that you guys have to apply, but you guys need to be more careful this time. So let's try to solve this. We just rewrite the question. So A is -1, -7. Oh, it's too long. -7, 4, and 8. Minus matrix B. So 1, 3, -7, and -4. So how to solve this? The second step is the same. You guys have to minus the same row and column. So, oops. So -1 minus 1. -1 minus bracket 1. It's better to put bracket here just so that it is safer and it's easier for you to see. And this one is -7 minus 3. -7 minus 3, bracket 3. And 4 minus -7. 4 minus bracket -7. And this one is 8 minus -4. 8 minus bracket -4. Close it. And you guys have to solve this. So it's -1 minus 1. -1 minus 1. -7 minus 3. -7 minus 3. 4 minus, for this type of question, you guys have to solve the sign first. Negative is positive. So 4 positive 7, and this one is negative, it's also positive, so 8 positive 4. So we solve this, we will get -1 is -2, -7 -3 is -10, 4 plus 7 is 11, and 8 plus 4 is 12. And this is the final answer.